Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Catch is made down the middle. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Trojans offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, look at the quick cut. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They'll run it to the right side. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Troy offense back on the field now. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fighting off the defender. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability. And
got him. He's sacked. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. He reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Running it back, it's Murphy. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Huge play by the special teams. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Pass hauled in near the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
You make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Powerful running here. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. Buckeyes are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Troy offense back on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. With the return, it's Murphy. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that conversion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Murphy. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Getting set. Here's second down. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Troy offense back on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running back with the football. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys...
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's third and long. He drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll test the right side here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. And the BAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's the second down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Now comes the field goal unit. That's It's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.